If I have a choice, for example, if I'm choosing between gold and dollars, gold doesn't have a well-defined kind of mining difficulty, particularly not if somebody goes and finds a gold asteroid, which I'm told by planetary science friends can't exist. There can't be an asteroid that's all gold. The solar system didn't form that way, but okay.
I would argue there is an issuance rate, right? And that's one of the reasons that gold is so interesting. If I personally think about gold as sort of the Neanderthal version of Bitcoin. And the reason I think of it that way is because gold comes from supernovas. And because of that phenomenon, it's relatively well distributed through the Earth's crust. So no matter where I am in the world or what time I exist, at that time, it takes roughly the same amount of energy and wherewithal to go dig up gold, mine, and refine it so that I have 1 ounce. So then anywhere in the world, I can show you a 1 ounce gold coin, but because it takes sort of a fixed amount of energy to do it, it is the Neanderthal version of proof of work. The 1 ounce gold coin isn't the thing of interest. It's the fact that it's this scarce, objectively validatable reference that I can show you, and you know that it took me some amount of work roughly equivalent to what you would have to expend to create the same ounce of gold. And that's why it created a useful unit of account. It's deflationary in the fact that there's a fixed accessible amount on Earth. And as we mine more of it, it's harder to mine. So gold would also be deflationary. So in Gresham's construct of gold and dollars, gold would be classed as your superior form of currency because it's quote unquote hard money. It can't be just artificially inflated. Whereas dollars has a more inflationary expectation relative to gold. So when people use it, they would consider that to be the inferior form of currency. So if they have both forms, gold and dollars, they would choose to always circulate the inferior form and hoard the superior form because of the difference in expectation value. And that's what Gresham law says is basically inferior money forces superior money out of circulation.
So the point is, if you have money that is subject to inflation, you shouldn't save it because it's going to be worth less. If you're saving it, it depends on interest rates and things, but if you're saving it, if you're just keeping it as a fixed number of dollar bills or whatever, if it's inflating, it's going to be worth less than something which doesn't have that same inflation feature. It makes me think from your description of gold, the geochemistry of the Earth has caused gold to clump in different places in the Earth's crust. If you really want something clean, although it doesn't quite work this way because this clumps as well, but it's just a kind of funny thing to say, the iridium, the layer of iridium that was produced when the dinosaurs got wiped out by the asteroid impact, there's that little layer of iridium that goes all over the Earth.